Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
And welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in today. Glad you could stop by, spend a few moments with us. We'll have an update on the coronavirus, COVID-19. A lot going on with that. Oh, it is each day the twists and turns at every bend and turn. It is quite a remarkable event. It has captured the attention of the entire world, of course, and for good reason. And there has been also a lot of overreaction and nonsense associated with it too. On the internet, of course, I mean, it's just, there's crazy things that are said there, and
the internet's undefeated.
And that's just the nature of the internet. And I wouldn't recommend reading that stuff because, much of it is just not based in any fact or facts. Go to the CDC, go to the World Health Organization, and if you're listening in a different country, you have medical institutions there that are similar, such as the CDC in Britain and Italy and all these other countries that are affected by this virus. Go to the experts, to the authorities who health authorities who understand this outbreak and what's going on. And there is just one story after another. So we'll try to get you up to date on that. And we have other stories and studies that are trending, and there's always a lot on the menu. And Katie will tell you how to make contact.
You can give us a call at 877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. You can also email Dr. Garko personally. His email is drgarko at letstalknutrition.com. And if you visit letstalknutrition.com, you'll find all of our past shows. They are sorted by date and title. We make it very easy for you to find. As we always say, no excuses. No excuses. Ever, ever, ever.
Exactly. And we'll have a guest on today, Dominique Ostrander. We'll talk about COVID-19 and get her take on it, and what can you do to prepare yourself and protect yourself from this virus. And we'll get into all of that, and we again invite you to participate in the conversation, and we'll see where this goes. It's an emerging story, of course, and with these kinds of stories, there's always something in the wind, right? It's just one thing after another. Oh, boy, it's hard to keep up with everything that's going on. You try to stay on top of it, and see what I can share with you now. What's going on currently? We know that the coronavirus has killed more than 3,100 people. Of course, the majority of those people live in mainland China, but that doesn't give much comfort to others outside of mainland China. There are now over 90,000 global cases. It's growing, with infections in more than 70 countries and territories. When I first started reporting on this 4 weeks ago, that was not the case. We're now in 70 countries and territories. South Korea, there's more than 5,100 infections, including 31 deaths. And in the United States, unfortunately, California and Washington states, 6 patients have died and are the worst affected states so far. It's reported. And that's curious, isn't it? And there are reasons for that. And I don't know if they're going to be able to sort that out. It is now being hypothesized that the virus has been in circulation in our population for a lot longer than we even knew, which is kind of interesting. And that wouldn't be surprising because we got influenza going on right now, and somebody could have gotten sick and thought it was the flu because it's a respiratory illness and it's very similar. And if it's a healthy person, they weren't necessarily in a lot of jeopardy. Most of the people that have died are elderly and those who are ill with some chronic disease, for example, heart disease, diabetes, some respiratory illness, obesity, or a combination of diseases, so you have comorbidities. Some young people have passed away, but it seems that children seem to do okay with the virus. Doesn't seem to be devastating to them, and young adults seem to do well, and healthy adults seem to do okay, and most people who will get infected will be fine. They'll be ill, but they're not necessarily going to die. And we just have to, again, we need to respond and not react to this developing story. It's interesting that 8% of Iran's parliament has tested positive for the virus. 23 members of Iran's 290-member parliament have tested positive for the novel coronavirus. It's according to the deputy parliament speaker of Iran. They're estimating it's 8% of all members of parliament are infected, which is interesting. Who was the individual that from Iran that was delivering a news, doing a press conference, and he was sweating profusely? He was infected, and he was saying everything's okay, nothing's wrong, it's all good,
It's fine.
it's all fine, nothing to see here except you're perspiring like nobody's business, and you don't look well. Yeah. Here in Florida, the South Florida Catholic churches are changing services, ceremonies, the things or practices. For example, holy water receptacles at the church door will be emptied. There's going to be a temporary suspension of minor chalices used to distribute sacramental wine. And ministers, the priests, will be encouraged to use antibacterial soap before and after Holy Communion. There's over half a million Catholics live in Miami-Dade, Broward, and Monroe counties. There's now talk of the 2020 Olympics being postponed, which is interesting. I'm supposed to travel to California tomorrow. Expo West in Anaheim, usually there's about 100,000 people there. They're saying that maybe 50% of the people are not going to show. That's an international trade show, and there are people coming from all over the world, including Asia, by the way, Italy, and some of these countries where people have been infected.
Oh, no.
So I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be an interesting turnout from what you're used to.
I don't know. As far as I know, that trip is still on. I haven't received a notification that it's not.
As far as I know, you're still going.
Right?
That's what I heard.
I think I got to know if you're not going too.
Yeah, me too.
So they're thinking about canceling the Olympics. Maybe they could postpone it until later in the year. They're not going to, suspend it until the next time.
Yeah, no.
But
I really hope that doesn't happen.
Let's see. What else can I share with you? There's just one story after another. According United Kingdom, their prime minister is saying they're probably going to see an increase in cases. But Boris Johnson said the disease will be mild for the majority. Well, that may be true, but I don't know. Mild for one person it could be severe for another. It just depends. We'll come back, we'll tell you some more.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. It's me, your immune system. I'm always hard at work defending you against the many disease-causing viruses and bacteria that you are exposed to every day. But sometimes I need help to defeat the bad bugs. Luckily, our friends at Kyolic have come to the rescue. Kyolic has 2 super immune-enhancing supplements, Kyolic Immune Formula 103 and Kyo Green Harvest Blend Immune Defense. Kyo Green Harvest Blend is a power-packed blend of organic and naturally sourced grasses, ancient grains, fruits, veggies, herbal extracts, and spirulina in a fast-dissolving drink mix for a quick and easy way to support immunity. Kyolic Immune Formula 103 combines immune-boosting nutrients with aged garlic extract. Aged garlic extract has been clinically shown to support a healthy immune response and reduce both the duration and severity of cold and flu symptoms. Help me protect you with Kyolic supplements and nutritional drink mixes to fortify your immune health today. Available at fine natural health retailers.
Celsius is a fitness drink which is clinically proven to function. How? As a thermogenic, Celsius proprietary MetaPlus blend accelerates metabolism, increasing your body's ability to burn fat and calories. There are only 2 ways a body burns fat: through increased heart rate and our increased body temperature, thermogenesis. Drinking Celsius and then going into motion is double dipping. You're accelerating the burn and the results are even faster. Celsius is your ultimate fitness partner. No high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no preservatives, no artificial colors or flavors. 100% of 7 essential vitamins. Proven in 6 published university studies. How does it work? Celsius proprietary MetaPlus formula, including green tea with EGCS, ginger, and guarana seed, turns on thermogenesis, a process that boosts your body's metabolic rate. Drinking Celsius prior to fitness activities is proven to energize, accelerate metabolism, burn body fat and calories. Invest in yourself. Drink Celsius. Look for us at www.celsius.com.
This is Dr. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Coyote Biolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Amidst this coronavirus story, I started reporting on it 4 weeks ago. And I have a clear memory at the time that it was not, as I told you, I heard experts saying, well, I don't think it's going to be all that serious. And these were two people that really prominent. I'm not going to throw them under the bus. And I'm thinking, as they're saying this, are you sure about that? I wouldn't be saying that if I were you. Sure enough. And so here we sit in this situation. 6 people have died in Washington state as our country is now grappling with more than 100 cases of the disease. 4 of the people who passed away were residents at the Life Care Center nursing care facility in Kirkland, Seattle. Suburban town in suburban Seattle. It's in King County. Current residents and associates continue to be monitored closely, they said, in a quote, specifically for an elevated temperature, cough, and or shortness of breath. This was a statement from the Life Care website. They had a healthcare worker who was infected there. And I was wondering, wonder if that person infected the patients, or did a patient infect him? And so you got this community spread, and that's what's problematic. The virus gets into literally the community, and you don't even know if you're in contact with somebody who's infected. You get infected, don't know how you got infected. It starts to behave like the flu. So there we are. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. If you have a thought or two of something you want to talk about relative to this story or any other story, just call us. This past weekend, there were 24 new cases that were reported over the weekend, and they had the first 2 deaths from the virus then too. There are 102 cases reported nationwide, according to the federal, state, and health officials. You have 45 former passengers of that Diamond Princess cruise ship, which was the site of a recent outbreak in quarantine, if you recall. Then 3 Americans who were recently repatriated from Wuhan, which is this epicenter of this whole episode. And then you have 17 people who are believed to have become infected by travel. And then 37 people who have taken ill from who got infected from another person in the United States, including some who don't know who the source was. They're just infected, and they don't know how they got infected. That is
the worst.
That's the nature of community spread.
And it's scary because you could have got it from someone in the grocery store who has no idea that they have it. So they're walking around in the grocery store, giving it to someone else. It's like, how does this guy find this guy and this guy find this guy? It's like an endless chain of trying to figure out who gave it to you.
Correct. So you got clusters of cases. You got this Life Care Center. You got 4 deaths that are linked to that center. And that's not good. And they have died from the virus. At least 2 of them, a man and a woman, were elderly. They were elderly. They were in their 70s, and they had underlying health conditions. See, that combination's not good. So, more than 50 residents and staff have been experiencing symptoms at this facility. Oof. This facility has about 108 residents and 180 people on staff. So they're investigating the facility currently and this happened after a resident and healthcare worker tested positive for the virus. Now, what's being predicted is that there are going to be more cases. This is not hard to predict. At least 12 states have cases of coronavirus, and here they are in alphabetical order. Arizona, California, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Massachusetts, Oregon, Rhode Island, New York, Oregon, Washington State, and Wisconsin. I suspect there's going to come a time when I won't be able to read that list because it'll be too long.
I agree. And it was like what? Not even 2 weeks ago, there wasn't even anything in the U.S., right? So
I think it was here for a good while.
Yeah, but broadcast.
It wasn't being reported.
Exactly.
And
now the list is filling up.
You got a case in a man in Westchester. We have people that listen to the show in Westchester.
Yeah,
they call the show. Hank lives in Westchester. Yep. New York's first case is a 39-year-old healthcare worker who recently returned from Iran. Oh.
And the girl here was 20? Here in Tampa was 20 and just got back from Italy.
Right. Yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, she was in her 20s. And then the other guy, I think he was in his 60s. They don't know how he got it yet, but they did confirm that the woman here in her 20s got it from Italy.
So this healthcare worker, she's 39 in New York. She is in home isolation with her husband, they said. So the beat goes on. 877-897-8255. Much more to report. Dominic Ostrander will be along. We'll talk about this virus, and we'll talk about what you can do to protect yourself and try to prevent from becoming infected. LTN, coast to coast and globally.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you. Join the CBD evolution. Ask your local natural health retailer about Plus CBD oil products by CV Sciences today. Follow us on Facebook and learn more at pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition, talking about the coronavirus. And, boy, much to talk about. I would highly recommend that you pay a visit to the World Health Organization website. They have a number of them now that will inform you. I saw a photograph of some political official sitting in some parliament, and he's sitting at this giant desk. He's sitting there all by himself, and he has a mask on. Let me just say this to you. You can take it for what it's worth. Unless he's infected, those droplets, the way he was sitting, it looked like a big auditorium. Those respiratory droplets are not falling out of the ether all over the place. Typically what happens, a person's infected, they're coughing and they're sneezing, and the droplets escape into the air in an aerosol kind of form, and they literally fall to the ground. You know, you get these laws of thermodynamics. They don't say suspended in the air forever. And people are overreacting. And most of those masks don't work. And the people that should be wearing those masks are the ones that are infected. Now, if you have a respiratory mask, that provides better protection, but it has to be fitted properly. And, you know, the N series, N90, you know, that they're gouging the eyes out of people on Amazon and these other sites. And it's human nature. People feel a loss of control. And they think that wearing this mask is going to wash your hands vigorously. It's the vigorous washing that kills the viruses. Hot water is preferable, and it should be for about 20 seconds. Sing happy birthday to yourself. You deserve it.
I've heard that so many times. Sing happy birthday to yourself.
Happy birthday to you. It takes about 20 seconds, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Or the national anthem.
Yeah.
Or compose, how about this? Try this. Compose a little note in your head to your wife, your girlfriend, your husband, whomever you're in love with, and compose that in your head while you're washing your hands. It'll take a while. It'll be probably more than 20 seconds. Then go back to your desk and type it up. My guest today is, can't make this stuff up, is Dominique Ostrander. She is an educator for Jarrow Formulas. And you got your bags packed. You ready to go to California? Get infected?
Yeah, no, we're not going to California.
Oh, my God almighty.
Yeah, it's quite it's very interesting. You know, I have a trip planned to go. My daughter's getting married in December, and I have a trip planned the 1st of April to go out and visit her for just a couple days to go wedding dress shopping with her. And I told my husband last night, and I said, you know, I'm going to give it a couple weeks, but there's a chance I'm going to cancel my flight and drive.
I got to tell you right now, my prediction 2 weeks from now, that list of states that I just read off, I won't be able to risk. My guess is there's probably a bunch more tagged on to that list.
I'm sure.
This is going to get worse before it gets better in terms of its spread. That being said, and I don't want to alarm people, if you're healthy, relatively young, and you get infected, you're going to be okay. The odds are you're going to be just fine. The odds. This virus is devastating to elderly people who are ill and who have maybe comorbidities or who are both elderly and have some underlying health issue. Children seem to be doing okay with the virus. Young adults seem to be doing okay. Middle-aged people seem to be doing okay if you're healthy. What distinguishes this virus, Domenico, there are two features of it. It is highly lethal compared to influenza. It's 20 times greater in creating a risk for death than the influenza, and it's highly contagious. It's just that's just how it is. Those two things in combination make it dangerous, and it's spreading like nobody's business. And I see people overreacting. It's preposterous. And I saw on Amazon they were selling a mask, $80 for one mask. That's
Well, I mean, it's sort of like water in the hurricane, right? You're technically not supposed to price gouge people, right? You're not supposed to.
Those people,
make.
There should be a special place in hell for them.
Yeah. No. Right. No. That's the whole thing. So and I think when you talk about
my crew's laughing. Y'all thought, why do you think that's so funny?
Look, you just came out of nowhere with that, bro.
Well,
I wasn't ready.
Right, Katie? What do you
I agree. I'm with Reggie. You just caught me off guard.
Well, you rarely hear me talk like that. That's why. Well, they do deserve it. Don't you think, Dominique? That's horrible, isn't it?
I do. I especially, if somebody that's elderly that is looking for a mask to help protect themselves, and then you're charging a small fortune.
Awful.
I don't think that that's right. I really don't. I think that if you really want this is not a time to optimize your financial gain. This is a time to just, make it fair.
And she's
just
right.
Make it fair. Just be fair, It
happens every time there's like a huge epidemic or a huge event like this. Just like Dominique said, when the water comes and the hurricanes come, they do the same thing. It's like they'll charge $12 for a case of water, and they're doing the same thing. How
about doing the opposite? How about reducing the price? How about that?
That's what right, exactly.
Try that on for size. Be a humanitarian instead of a creep.
God forbid.
I'm not being rhetorically sensitive this morning.
No, it's okay. I mean, I agree with you. I feel like they should lower the
I sound
prices
like I
of those
belong in that other talk show down the hall, right, Katie?
things. Oh, wait.
I'm gonna. Nope.
There are 9 stations here in this complex, and some of them are politically oriented and very, how can I say, vigorous?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
And it's a lot different conversation on those shows than goes on here, Dominique.
I can imagine.
No, you can't.
Oh, God.
So I don't know. What do you think? You've watched this stuff for a long time. You're trained in the world of health and wellness. We come back. I'm interested on your take. I would like to hear your unvarnished, and I know you can do this.
My robust view?
I would like to hear your unvarnished view about what you're observing here and what you think is going on. I'm curious. It's always nice to know what's going on in somebody else's head. We'll be back.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take Solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Celsius, live fit. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Respond, don't react. Respond, don't react. Just keep saying that to yourself. Respond, don't react. My guest is Dominique Ostrander, educator for Jarrow Formulas. She and I were supposed to go to California. I don't think she was going to go. She wasn't going to go anyway, but she typically goes. I was scheduled to be on a plane tomorrow, and I thought about it last night, and I just said what I just said to you. Respond, don't react. And I had my plan. I knew what I was going to do. I had my Silver Biotics. I had, I had a little protocol put together in my head, and then got an email from corporate this morning saying that cancellation. And I thought, boy, that's the best news I've heard all day.
I was wondering how you were going to protect yourself.
I was going to get a small tube, legal tube of silver gel, the Silver Biotics product, and go on that plane and lather up with it all over the place.
I was kind of nervous for you.
Me too. Dominique, welcome back. I would like to hear.
Back in the day.
Back in the day.
Oh, wait.
Back in the day. Well, I mean, because I'm not a spring chicken anymore. So back in the day, my sister and I flew all the time. And, my dad being who my dad is, this sort of legend in this industry, I kid you not, my sister and I would get on an airplane and spray all the air around us with silver, with colloidal silver.
Mm-hmm. Are you familiar with...
But you can't do that now.
Are you familiar with a company called American Biotech Labs? ABL?
I am.
Okay. They have their product, Silver Biotics product. I don't know if you know, but they do a lot of research on these products. They got study after study. The product works as a protect. They got the gel, they have the spray, they have the liquid.
Mm-hmm.
They changed my mind about silver. I was not a fan of silver, Dominique.
They use silver dressings in a lot of surgical wounds.
Are they now
Not
doing?
necessarily. I mean, it's not that company, but I'm saying that silver has been studied, for decades now in its prevention of infection.
But there was so much charlatanism. People were making this stuff at home and turning blue.
Oh, right. Yeah, exactly. What is it? Pejoria? I forgot what they call it.
Yeah. And it was just so much myth and misconception and nonsense. And I wouldn't even talk about it on air. And then I met, some of the principals at ABL, and they were telling me they knew me, and they were smart. What they started telling me was about the studies, because they knew I'm a researcher, and that's how I got persuaded. I've seen the product heal wounds, photographs from studies that they've done. It's quite remarkable. But I'm just saying, don't need to promote another company. But that's what I like about you. You care about people. You don't care about pimping products. That's not what you're here to do. And you just want to help people.
Most definitely not.
100%.
Yeah.
So what do you think? I want to hear your unvarnished take on what's going on. What do you think? As you sit back and watch this as a health expert, what are you observing? What's your take?
Okay, so I don't think it's political, so let me just say that right up front.
This is a public health issue, not a political issue. 100%.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the fact that any party would politicize it, I find just disgusting, honestly. This is not about the failure of the president. This is not anything. This is not that. This is just an epidemic that they have to get a hold of, and look for way. The scariest thing is the fact that, like you've said earlier in the show, it's the unknown, it's the fear, it's the aspects of this virus that are still so unknown. The fact that we don't have any sort of definitive cure for this is very unsettling, because we know that it's interesting, because we hear about the flu and severe cases of influenza all the time, right? And there's that, like, oh, I have the flu, but there isn't a panic involved. But yet people die from the flu all the time.
By the tens of thousands every year.
Yes, exactly. And so it's sort of this, I don't understand why I guess we sort of do have a fear of the coronavirus, and it's similar to the flu. It's like, oh, I don't want to get the flu, that kind of thing. But to keep yourself in a reality check, like you said, tens of thousands of people die all the time from the flu, from influenza. Mm-hmm. And I think it's, and there's, cure. What is there? Tamiflu. There's antiviral drugs that you can take early on, very early on.
Try this on for size. CDC estimates that influenza right here in the United States has resulted in between 9 million to 45 million illnesses, between 140,000 to 810,000 hospitalizations, and between 12,000 to 61,000 deaths annually since 2010. Mm-hmm. This is influenza.
That's so funny. I just read that. Yeah, right. And so we're all panicked. I mean, we get the flu shot, right? A lot of people, we tell the elderly, we tell those people we tell certain populations to get the flu shot. We tell others don't get the flu shot. It's not necessary. But there's a real threat of that. There's still a threat of influenza right now.
Big time. Absolutely, 100%.
Which, I don't know. It's one of those things, because then, do you remember when they were coming out with antibacterial soap? Like, everything was antibacterial.
I know.
And the health experts were saying, well, this is going to destroy our immune system. Because we're not going to be able to combat any of these pathogens, because we're just lowering our resistance. We're not developing a resistance to these pathogens if we're this antibacterial society. And so you kind of wonder, on a bigger picture, if we're having the same sort of response, if we're using all of these cleaners and all of these wipes. And I am guilty. I wear my Cavicide. So no joke, I was telling my husband last night, I'm going to wear my Cavicide wipes as like a crossbody bag. I'm just going to carry them constantly wipe everything, which I do anyway. Like, I'm a total germaphobe. But I'm wondering, because I'm not the only one, if somehow we're perpetuating something, just because we don't have a resistance now.
Yeah.
Because everything is, cleaning.
Well, influenza is like, the crazy uncle that comes up to the house every year. We're accustomed to it. Check this out. From October 1, 2019 through February 22nd, 2020, there have been 32,000 to 45,000 flu illnesses, 14,000 to 21,000 flu medical visits, 310,000 to 560,000 flu hospitalizations, and 18,000 to 46,000 flu-related deaths. We'll be back.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The Heart Drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
With the incredible growth of the natural products industry, we have never had more products to choose from. And at the same time, getting healthy has never been more confusing. Irwin Naturals has made it easy for consumers, bringing relevant, high-integrity supplements to the marketplace. Irwin Naturals soft gel delivery technology was chosen over 20 years ago for its ability to quickly and effectively deliver the beneficial nutrients found in their formulas into our bodies for enhanced bioavailability. Irwin Naturals uses a multi-step approach for their products, utilizing the latest clinically researched ingredients while assuring that all claims are supported by scientific evidence. These strict quality standards have allowed Irwin Naturals to bring high-quality CBD products made with full-spectrum hemp extract to the public at an extremely affordable price while using the highest quality hemp. Irwin Naturals stays in tune with the ever-changing face of health in America. When choosing your supplements, consider using high-quality, relevant products from Irwin Naturals.
The proceeding was...
This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Thanks for tuning in. 4 weeks ago, I started reporting on COVID-19, and it was just instinct. I had given what I know about viruses, and you can put in a thimble what I know compared to my daughter, who's a virologist and has got a PhD and spent 20 years now with these things. But I knew enough to just instinct. I said, I think that this is going to develop in a way that is going to be concerning. And I just started not casually, but I started reporting on it. And I remember what I reported 4 weeks ago, and what I'm reporting now is galaxies away from where it was. And we do have community spread in this country, and the WHO they have criteria to define something, a virus, when it starts to spread like this as an epidemic. I think this really qualifies. It is highly contagious. It's in multiple countries. It has the classic symptoms. I mean, you got people dying. You got tens of thousands infected. If this is not an epidemic right now, then I don't know what is. I don't know what they're waiting for. Maybe they don't want to cause alarm and panic, but it is.
I'm panicked. What are you talking about?
You shouldn't be panicked. You should not be. You're fine. You're a young man. You're healthy, and you should be fine. You should be more concerned right now about getting the flu.
Oh,
right now.
Okay.
That's what you should be concerned about. That's the paradox here. People, their attention is diverted from the influenza, and it's on Corona. Well, my Corona. You know the song, My Corona? Well, that's an oldie but a goodie.
I was about to say, I've never heard. I'm going to pull it up now.
Katie knows what it is.
My Corona.
There you go.
What?
So you have your attention diverted, and you need to be paying attention to influenza. That's a big threat. You heard those statistics, those metrics that I reported. I mean, it's the number of people. There had 18,000 to 46,000 deaths since October 1st, 2019 to February 22nd, 2020. 18,000 to 46,000. They estimate it's in that range. Tens of thousands of people have died from the flu, man. I'm just saying.
I already had the flu, luckily. You saw what I had.
Oh, you were horrible. I wanted, I wanted to tell you to go home, but we needed somebody to operate, and I took a chance. You stayed in this room, and I didn't get infected. Thank God. Domenico Strander's my guest, and good thing we can't catch it over the phone. Nice for you to visit with us today. So what can we do from a dietary, lifestyle, dietary supplement point of view? Does Jarrow Formulas have formulations that will help with the immune system? That's a first-line defense for us as humans. Can we bolster our immune system, support it with any products?
Absolutely, absolutely. So I'm a big fan of the basics for this kind of thing.
100%.
We don't have to get really complicated. We don't have to get, where we can't pronounce what we're going to take to help bolster our immune system. So I'm a giant fan of the basics. First and foremost, not having to do with supplementation is getting proper sleep and rest, first and foremost. Then we can add some supplementation, because no vitamin is going to replace a good night's sleep.
I heard that.
So let me say that again. No vitamin is going to replace a good night's sleep. So let's assume we have a good night's sleep, then we're going to add the basics. And I am all for vitamin D. I think vitamin D most definitely has a place right now in terms of helping bolster our immune system.
What do you have at Jarrow Formulas? What does it say on the bottle? What source? What raw materials? Tell us a little bit about Jarrow Formulas vitamin D.
So our vitamin D. So if you're looking for a vitamin D, I would suggest in this world today taking a vitamin D that's at least 5,000 IUs. I would say that's what I would suggest.
Yes.
We do make a 2500. We make a D1000. But I am all for the D5000.
What form is it?
Cholecalciferol.
Is it vitamin D3?
It is. It's vitamin D3. So it's a calciferol.
Calciferol.
Calciferol, right, sorry, which is more biologically active than the ergocalciferol.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually, so D3 is ultimately converted into a hormonally active form of calcitriol, which is in the kidneys. And calcitriol enhances dietary calcium and phosphorus absorption. It stimulates the synthesis of osteocalcin, which is an important structural protein in bone, and supports a healthy immune response. So higher levels of vitamin D, we know, study after study have shown that it will create healthy cell proliferation. We're helping apoptosis, so things that are programmed cell death, things invading cells that our bodies recognize as not good, then our bodies will kill those invader cells naturally. That process is called apoptosis. The stronger our immune systems are, the more likely we are to have a proper response of apoptosis, as opposed to letting these bad invader cells proliferate. Vitamin D helps good cells proliferate, healthy cells.
Mm-hmm. It is and your sourcing the raw material, do you know offhand?
This is not we have a vegan vitamin D, but the one I'm speaking of is not vegan.
It's okay. Is it lanolin?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe it's a lanolin or a fish source.
Okay. I'm a fan, 100%. In my vitamins and minerals course, that sounds like a touchy-feely course. Trust me. That one kept you up all night. In that course, we spent quite a bit of time talking about the fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K. And vitamin D had a special spotlight on it. The research is interesting. It's well-studied, well-documented. We know much about how it behaves. It has proven itself to be, it's a bad letter grade in the academic world to get a grade in school, but it's a good grade for a supplement, vitamin D. It has really distinguished itself over the years. You notice how it has trended into a popular dietary supplement?
For sure, but I also know that, dealing with different oncologists over the years, but they're recommending vitamin D to cancer patients, again, to help bolster their immune systems. There's always conflicting studies. Vitamin D has no benefit. Vitamin D has great benefit. Vitamin D shows no promise. Vitamin D shows great promise. There's in the medical world, there's always conflicting studies, and yet we really know there's an association between low vitamin D levels and low functioning immune system.
Listen, in my mind, given now my training and the professor I had in vitamins and minerals who was a stickler, there's no ambiguity about this. Your point's well taken. I'm so glad you're talking about this. Vitamin D is fundamentally should be a part of your day-to-day regimen, especially if you're elderly, especially if your immune system is shot. 100%. I didn't mean you got me carried away. I'm sorry. I didn't help myself.
No, that's okay. That's okay. So if you're a vegan, it's okay. You can still take vitamin D. Like Jarrow Formulas has a vegan D3, which is derived from lichen, which is a plant-like symbiotic organism composed of fungi and algae.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, with the same sort of enhances absorption of calcium and phosphorus. So we're stimulating synthesis of osteocalcin and also supporting a healthier immune response. So just because you're vegan doesn't mean you can't have vitamin D3.
When we come back, some people, when I'll quiz them, I'll say, what's the sunshine vitamin? 9 out of 10 times they say, oh, vitamin C. No, wrong answer.
Right.
It's vitamin D. We come back, I'll tell you in 3 sentences how vitamin D is made from UV rays. You know, that thing in the sky called the sun.
Feel tired, lethargic, or irritable? Take solace. You're one of millions of Americans that has trouble falling asleep or staying asleep. In fact, according to a national survey, 54% of adults have trouble sleeping. So what can you do about it? Take Solace. Solace is an all-natural dietary supplement formulated to support healthy sleep and relaxation. Solace can help you fall asleep and stay asleep naturally. Formulated with all-natural ingredients, Solace is non-addictive and won't leave you feeling groggy in the morning. Take Solace an hour before bed and feel the calming effects of this extensively researched sleep and relaxation aid. For more information on Solace, call toll-free 877-533-7066 or visit TakeSolace.com. That's 877-533-7066 or take SOLUS.com. Look for Solace in your local health and nutrition store. Solace, for a good night's rest naturally.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However, strong bones and joints require more than calcium. Magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone Up gives you all of these. Bone Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints. Ask for Bone Up at your local health food store. Or, for more information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. Celsius, live fit. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Rather than wearing, especially if you're not infected, rather than wearing a mask, some paper thin mask that had, open on the sides, that most likely is not really going to protect you unless you're right in front of somebody and are coughing and sneezing, you'll probably still get infected. because they're not sealed. You'd be better off to take some Jarrow Formulas vitamin D. Here's a real quick tutorial, real quick. You heard my guest today mention these terms, cholecalciferol, ergocalciferol. Those are biologically inactive precursors of vitamin D. They have to be converted to a biologically active form in your liver and in your kidneys. That's where that happens. Following a dietary intake, or if it's made in the epidermis after exposure to the sun, UVB rays exposure, both forms of vitamin D will enter the circulation and then transported to your liver by this vitamin D binding protein. And so when it's in the liver, vitamin D is hydroxylated to form what's called 25-hydroxy-vitamin D. That's calcidiol. It's also called, it's called calcidiol. And when you expose to sunlight or dietary intake of vitamin D, that increases serum concentrations of 25-hydroxy-vitamin D and 25-hydroxy-vitamin D constituents, the major circulating form of vitamin D. And the sum of that 20, what they call 25 HD, whatever, the different renditions of it, nicknames, or 25-hydroxy-vitamin D3 concentrations in the serum, that is what's the indicator of vitamin D nutritional status. So that's a lot to say. The point is, it's nice to know what you're taking and where does it come from. And it comes from the sun. It can come from the sun, but you can also get it in your diet, and you can get it in the wonderful Jarrow Formulas dietary supplements. Well, I'm so glad you brought it up. That's a better defense than wearing a flimsy mask. Don't you think? Dominique? I lost her. She's in the ether somewhere. She's out there.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
All right. All right.
Don't you think?
Yes, I agree. Vitamin D is so important. It's a good place to start.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, it'd be interesting. I'll bet you in health stores, what's blowing off the shelves are immune support products of one kind or another. I'll bet you $100. So vitamin D is on the menu. What else would you serve up to help people's immune system with this COVID-19 epidemic?
Well, I like vitamin C also. Again, we're going back to basics. So, it provides, vitamin C is one of the best antioxidant protectors that you can take. So our Jarrow Formulas has a vitamin C, it's plus citrus bioflavonoids, and it's a buffered vitamin C, so it's easier on your belly. And vitamin C is used for, it's for so many things, normal blood clotting. It's essential in the synthesis of collagen. It's necessary for healthy connective tissue, gums, teeth, and even your bones. Citrus bioflavonoids and their metabolites actually contribute to supporting cardiovascular health, neutralizing free radicals, and also, which is my favorite, cardiac rehab, is promoting capillary integrity. So I'm a huge proponent of vitamin C. Mm-hmm. I always have been. I think it's a good place to start. I don't understand taking the more sophisticated things if you can't do the basics.
Mm-hmm. I agree, 100%. 877-897-8255, 877-897-TALK. So we're going through the list here, vitamin D, vitamin C. Do you happen to have any mushroom-related formulations? Just curious.
We do. We definitely do. We have something which is truly outstanding. We have something called a mushroom optimizer. And it's a tremendous product. I know people get a little wary of mushrooms, but so our mushroom optimizer actually contains extracts from 7 traditional mushrooms: maitake, shiitake, reishi, and cordyceps, turkey tail, white wood ear, and I'm not sure how you say this last one, blasii, which are all known to boost immune function, and we have patented technology on this product as we do many others.
And mushrooms have been historically noted and known, and there are trials. If you go on PubMed, Cochrane, or any database, health database, you will see study after study talking about these different mushrooms and the elements, their constituent properties that cause them to be very good for the immune system. In Chinese medicine, they've known about that for thousands of years, yes?
Definitely. And specifically in what we're talking about today, as far as enhancing the immune system or helping support it during this coronavirus time, specifically maitake protects the liver, enhances white blood cell activity. And shiitake mushrooms increases white blood cell activity. So a good, strong white blood cell count actually helps boost your immune system.
Let me say
That's what you want. You want a good white blood cell count.
Sorry. Let me say a word or two about vitamin C absorption and what happens when taking higher or lesser doses relative to absorption of vitamin C. Over a range of usual vitamin C intake, such as 30 to 100 milligrams a day, from foods, vitamin C absorption is about 70 to 95%. Absorption of vitamin C decreases with increased intake. For example, 16% is absorbed at higher intakes. That's approximately around 12 grams. If you took 12 grams, you're going to absorb about 16%, versus 98% absorbed at lower intakes, like approximately 20 milligrams. So oftentimes people overdose on the vitamin C. They take too much. You're not absorbing it. It makes colorful urine, but other than that, you're not going to get much benefit.
The latest trend to hit the store shelves has the whole country buzzing. Cannabidiol, or CBD, might just be the greatest discovery of our generation, and it comes from a plant that is not so new, agricultural hemp. Yes, after 70 years of prohibition and misunderstanding, hemp is back to help you stay healthy and balanced. Growing research is showing that we have a lot to learn from the remarkable hemp plant. Nutrient-rich products like Plus CBD Oil's Total Plant Complex concentrated products provide broad-spectrum nutrition, including fatty acids, plant sterols, cannabinoids, terpenes, and naturally occurring vitamin E. From seed to shelf, all Plus CBD Oil products provide the highest quality hemp-derived CBD products available and are offered in a variety of delivery systems and flavors to suit your needs. Ask your local independent health food store about Plus CBD Oil products by CV Sciences today and learn more about the CBD evolution at pluscbdoil.com. That's pluscbdoil.com.
This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Dr. Michael Garko, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Irwin Naturals, premium vitamins and supplements. 25 years of gold standard supplements. Strauss Herbs, everything our bodies need is provided by nature. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
There was a time when I didn't know any better, and I would have been listening to this is many years ago. I would have been listening to a health talk show, and they would have had a guest on such as Dominique Ostrander, as she's our guest today, and she would have been talking about vitamin C and how it helps your immune system. And I would have gone out, got some vitamin C, and taken, 5-6 grams at a time. Well, all I did was, as I said, made colorful urine. At intakes above 1 gram at a time, less than 50% of vitamin C is typically absorbed. Your maximum vitamin C pool, total body pool of vitamin C, is about 2 grams. 100 to 200 milligrams a day maximizes the body pool of vitamin C. Higher amount only raises plasma levels temporarily. Higher amounts are either not absorbed by the small intestine, or once absorbed, they are eliminated from the plasma by the kidneys. I'm just saying, if you're going to take vitamin C in high doses, do it in small doses at a higher frequency, instead of trying to do 5 or 6 grams at a time or 2 grams at a time. I know Linus Pauling did it, but he won 2 Nobel Prizes, and I admire him. But he would have told you the same thing. Dominique, welcome back. Thank you for mentioning vitamin C. That's just a brief tutorial on absorption. Do you think that was useful?
I do. I definitely do. I think that you can take, in order to combat the absorption issues, you can take vitamin C throughout the day.
That's what I do now.
Take a little at a time.
Yes.
Yeah, take a little at a time throughout the day versus like one giant dose or something.
So the vitamin C at Jarrow Formulas, what's it say on the bottle? Do you have different renditions of the theme?
No, we don't. We just have a vitamin C. It says calcium ascorbate, and then it's 500 milligrams, and then calcium ascorbate 50 milligrams, and bioflavonoids 250 milligrams. But they're easy solve tablets. I can attest that they are not difficult on your belly at all. Mm-hmm. They dissolve very easily, and they're 750 milligrams per tablet. We suggest 1 tablet.
Recommended RDA, recommended daily allowance of vitamin C for males and females. Men, approximately 90 milligrams a day. Women, approximately 75. And smokers should get an additional 35 milligrams a day, additional. Now, that's for healthy people, their diet. That assumes a lot. Healthy lifestyle, good diet. If your lifestyle is horrible and your diet is a dumpster fire, you need to take more than the RDA. I'm just saying. I just thought I'd say that. The upper tolerable limit of vitamin C is 2 grams of vitamin C has been recommended. That's the upper tolerable limit at one time. So if you're ill and you need additional support and your lifestyle is horrible and your diet's horrible, you need more vitamin C. So we covered vitamin D, vitamin C for your immune system. What else would you serve up?
Well, I do agree with you. Like, as far as mushrooms go, I think the suggestion of taking a mushroom product, Jar Formula's Mushroom Optimizer, is just, it's outstanding. And I would say, we have patented technology with this particular product, as we do with many others. So we're talking about promoting proper cell replication, supporting kidney, liver, and lung function, enhancing a broad spectrum of immune functions. It's also supplying a biologically active reduced folate. So I don't know. I think that was a good call as far as something that's, pretty easy, not very expensive at all.
I'm a big fan.
So
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, so if you just start, I think that was a great call. So again, and, of course, my first thought is, well, a good probiotic too, obviously.
Well, let's talk about that. Why would you say that?
Well, I think that, our immune systems start in our GI tract, and so if we have a good, strong GI tract, so we're not suffering from things like leaky gut, and even if we are, then we should definitely be on a good probiotic, and a good, sort of like a basic probiotic, like our enhanced probiotic system, which is our EPS. I suggest that probiotic so often because it's outstanding. It was the very first shelf-stable probiotic ever made, manufactured, and sold in the U.S. We were first to market with it, and it's outstanding.
877.
Start there.
So what we're offering, what Dominique is describing, is a better option than a mask. Trust me. 877-897-8255. Here's a little sidebar. What organs in your body have the most vitamin C concentration? Got the answer? Your adrenal and pituitary glands possess about 30 to 50 milligrams. Somewhere in there, of wet tissue. Also found in your eyes, your brain, and your white blood cells. Just a little side note. Okay, so vitamin D, vitamin C, your mushroom optimizer, and your probiotics. The Jaro EPS. We're putting this is a very nice constellation of protection.
And honestly, I think we're good. I think that without being overkill, I think you can just do those things.
Just do those things.
I do. I think you can. I'm a firm believer, as you are, in less is more,
100%,
and
yep.
compliance is key. This is not something you're going to take, randomly. You're going to take this every day, along with, making better food choices and really trying not to eat as much processed foods because that will break down your immune system faster than anything. And I think if we can incorporate all of those things and, of course, making sleep a priority, then at least you're setting yourself up for success. And you and I are both firm believers in what can we do to set ourselves up for success. And this would be the way to go.
Yeah. You can only take, gosh, I've changed so much about how to take supplements, what supplements to take, and so on. It's amazing what education does. Learning.
Right?
Yeah,
exactly. Oh, my God. Talk about a shift in paradigm, right?
100%, man. People often have good intentions, but if good intentions are accompanied by ignorance, you don't know, you can do a lot of harm, whether it's with firearms or with vitamins, I mean, and minerals, you can do damage. So you got to know. You can't be ignorant. You got to know how to handle the gun, and you got to know how to take these supplements.
Never seen you compare guns and vitamins.
Well, I just did. I just did. Well, I'm trying to make a point. My point is, you may have good intentions. I need to have a pistol in the house for protection, right? But if you don't know how to use the thing, you're liable to shoot yourself in the foot or some other part of your anatomy. So you got to know. You can't be ignorant. And same with supplements. You can do damage. You need to know. That's why we're here. That's why Dominique is here. And that's why you're there, and we're here together. We're all here to learn. We'll be back with the L10 Health Question of the Day.
Wayne Elliott here to tell you about my experience with Strauss Heart Drops over the past 20 years. The Strauss Heart Drops saved me back then and changed my life forever. It's hard to describe how invigorating it is when you increase your blood flow everywhere. The Heart Drops have proven to dissolve plaque from arteries, veins, and vessels caused from cholesterol that can restrict or block our blood flow, our body's most important function. I was able to avoid open heart surgery, as was my father, and instead cleared our arteries painlessly and without chemical drugs, which, by the way, do not claim to remove any plaque or increase blood flow otherwise. Strauss Heart Drops work, I can assure you. No contraindications with pharma drugs. Strauss Heart Drops are safe, and Strauss guarantees your satisfaction with a money-back guarantee. So you can't go wrong and certainly have nothing to lose. If you've had open heart surgery, angina, diabetes, low energy, cold hands and feet, or grayish-blue skin or lips, Strauss Heart Drops are for you. For more information, go online to StraussNaturals.com. You can purchase Strauss Heart Drops at fine health stores or on Amazon. I promise you won't be sorry.
Have you experienced the wisdom of nature with Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter? Zyflamend is a 10-herb blend that delivers 3 health benefits. First, Zyflamend is an herbal approach to pain relief, helping to soothe minor pain or soreness. Second, Zyflamend is a joint supplement with time-tested herbs to support joint function and flexibility. And the third benefit, Zyflamend supports the body's healthy inflammation response, something that's essential for maintaining whole body health. Zyflamend is New Chapter's clinically tested blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, ginger, and green tea. Zyflamend is non-GMO, project verified, gluten-free, and 100% vegetarian. New Chapter is a leader in supplement quality. Every ingredient, every product, every time. Discover Zyflamend, New Chapter's #1 selling multi-herbal. Zyflamend is made with ginger for occasional pain relief after exercise. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Did you get enough calcium today? 85% of women over the age of 20 and 50% of men over the age of 30 consume less than the recommended daily intake of calcium. One of the best ways to protect your bones and joints, Bone Up provides Australian hydroxyapatite, the very same form of calcium found in the human body. However, strong bones and joints require more than calcium. Magnesium, zinc, manganese, copper, silicon, vitamin C, vitamin D3, vitamin K, and boron are all beneficial to optimum joint function. Bone Up gives you all of these. Bone Up is the most healthful nutritional regimen for bones and joints. Ask for Bone Up at your local health food store. Or, for more information, go to www.jarrow.com for the best in calcium formulas.
Marco, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. This is Dr. Michael Garko, and you're listening to Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. If you want to find out more about the show, visit my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com. Michael Garca, host of Let's Talk Nutrition on this station. You can get more information about the show on my website at letstalknutrition.com. That's letstalknutrition.com.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by American Biotech Labs, your daily immune system support. Celsius, live fit. CV Sciences, from seed to shelf. New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom. Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garco.
Very useful conversation today with my guest, Dominique Ostrander. We put together a nice, or she did, she put together a wonderful protective protocol to keep your immune system robust. We'll go over it again and repeat the products and, what you need to do. Here's the LTN health question of the day. Part of that protocol is vitamin C, an oldie but a goodie. In school, it's an average grade. In the world of dietary supplementation, it's primo. And we were talking about absorption and vitamin C intake. Is, if you take about 30 to 100 milligrams a day from food, the absorption is about 70 to 95%. You see, in small doses, it does well. Intakes above 1 gram at a time, you'll absorb less than 50%. So you're better off smaller doses more frequently. But here's the question, though. How much vitamin C is in your body, what's referred to as the maximum body pool? That's how they talk about it. What is the maximum vitamin C body pool? That meaning total body vitamin C content. 2 grams, 4 grams, or 6 grams? How much in the average person, how much vitamin C is there in a person? In other words, what is their maximum body pool of vitamin C located in various organs that I mentioned earlier, adrenals and so on, eyes and brain, wherever? Is it 2 grams maximum body pool, 4 grams, or 6? Here's the number to call to be a winner.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK. And if you have the correct answer, you can win yourself a $25 supplement gift card.
Yes, indeed. Right here, right now. We've been doing it for 15 years. Dominique, could I indulge you to repeat that protocol again and name the Jarrow products? And, of course, they're sold in fine health stores throughout the United States and those stores that are trying to be fine. Go ahead.
So we talked about vitamin D. I suggested 5,000 IUs. Jarrow Formulas makes a regular vitamin D or in addition to a vegan vitamin D. So even if you're vegan in today's world, and there's a lot of vegans, you can still get a very good amount of vitamin D3. We talked about vitamin C. We make a buffered form of vitamin C at 750 milligrams for each Easy Solve tablet. We talked about our mushroom optimizer, which is 7 different types of mushrooms to help support the immune system, as well as our most famous Staurodophilus EPS for intestinal as well as immune health.
One of my favorite probiotics. That product has served me well.
Definitely.
I know a difference when I take it. When I take it, there's a difference. And I won't get into the details, but there's a difference. Go ahead.
Yes, those are the supplements we talked about today. It's just a basic help support your immune system. Don't worry about a mask. Just, let's take care of the temple of our body and do what you got to do in this world, right?
The mushroom optimizer is a must. How much total body pool of vitamin C is in the average person? 2 grams, 4 grams, or 6 grams? I'll give you a hint. Less is more. Here's the number to call.
877-897-8255. That's 877-897-TALK.
I have some friends that live in Nashville, and saw this morning that a tornado ripped through there and just came across the wire. 19 people have died.
You know who lives there that you know, Josh Jensen?
Yeah,
that
he's
yep.
yeah, he's a pal.
Yep.
I wonder if he's okay.
Dr. Garko, I think they canceled Expo West.
They did. I was just, you were reading my mind. Katie whispered in my ear a little bit ago.
They canceled the whole show.
They canceled it. Yeah. Well, they should, because that's an international.
It's a good thing.
100. Yes. Full stop. That's an international show. You have people coming from all over the world, Asia, Italy, wherever.
When you're putting that much effort into it, you want a good turnout. You don't want 50% of the people to come. So, yeah, I don't blame them for postponing.
I wonder if they'll reschedule it. What do you think?
I read they postponed it.
You think they'll reschedule it? No, it's canceled.
Canceled. Yeah, I would hope so.
Maybe they'll reschedule it, huh? I wonder. Or are they going to let it go for this year? I don't know.
Right, and then next year it's not in California, right? This wasn't the last year it was supposed to be in California.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Where are they going to put it?
Yeah, I thought this was the last year. They outgrew Anaheim, I thought.
Where are they going to put it?
Vegas.
I'm all in. I'm in. 100%.
Yo, can I go? Can you bring us too?
I'm all in. I love Vegas.
I've never been to Vegas.
Oh,
but the airport is atrocious.
Yeah, landing it's a tricky landing thing for the pilots to get into that airport. Yeah, and by the way, Vegas is in the middle of the desert, just so you all know that. But people come from all over the world. Yeah,
you gotta bring me and Katie.
Let's go to Carolyn in wherever she is in the ether, maybe. Carolyn, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on, Carolyn.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Garko.
No, nice. I recognize your voice. So here's the question,
good.
and think less is more. In terms of the average person, what's the total body pool of vitamin C? Is it 2 grams, 4 grams, or 6 grams?
2 grams.
It is 2 grams, and less is more. Also, when you're taking vitamin C, you're better off to take smaller doses. Anything above a gram, only at a time, only 50% is absorbed. So, 35 milligrams is pretty good. The range, somewhere between 30 to 100 milligrams a day, you'll absorb between 70 to 95% of that. Between 30 to 100 milligrams.
Oh, well, that is good information. I needed that.
Yeah, and you can take, just take smaller amounts and do it more frequently throughout the day. Let the body absorb it, and you'll do fine. And in terms of the total upper intake level at one time is 2 grams. You can take 2 grams. You're just not going to absorb a lot of most of it, but you can take 2 at a time and not. It's a tolerable upper intake level, they call that. So it's 2 grams for that. Congratulations, you won a $25 supplement gift card.
Oh, thank you so much. And that information is very helpful for me because I always take vitamin C, and I probably wasn't doing it right.
No, you'll do it right now. And go with Jarrow formulas. They're very good. That's what I do. So one less thing for me to worry about. Thank you, Carolyn.
Thank you, Dr. Garko.
My pleasure. And thanks, Dominique. That was very good. I like that protocol.
Thank you.
Far better than one of those cheesy masks. I'm just saying.
Definitely.
I will talk with you.
So we'll see you Saturday for dinner.
All right. I'll call you later. Hey, your health is your wealth.
Everyone's raving about the newest botanical superstar hitting the store shelves nationwide. Hemp-derived cannabidiol, or CBD, has been receiving a lot of attention for its tremendous promise on human health. Plus, CBD Oil by CV Sciences is the trusted brand setting the standards in this newly emerging category of plant-based extracts, offering a variety of hemp-derived CBD oil products that you can count on. In order to make the highest quality CBD oil products available, it is important to manage every step of the supply chain process, from seed to shelf. That's why, from harvesting our EU-certified hemp seeds, to laboratory testing for quality and safety, to producing our exceptional line of products, we are committed to going the extra mile. It is our commitment to you.